ready for a global news roller coaster. In the next 10 minutes, we're diving into the 10 biggest stories shaking our planet right now. From a stunning archaeological find that could rewrite history to a tech breakthrough that feels straight out of a sci-fi movie. Buckle up, because the world is changing faster than ever, and you're about to find out how. First up, let's head to South America, where environmental scientists in the Amazon rainforest have made a groundbreaking discovery. Using advanced satellite imaging, they've uncovered a vast network of ancient pre-Columbian cities hidden beneath the jungle canopy. We're talking about sophisticated urban planning, raised causeways, and agricultural systems that supported a massive population. This completely upends our understanding of what life was like in the Amazon before European contact, suggesting a civilization far more complex and widespread than previously imagined. Researchers are calling it a lost world, and the implications for history are just staggering. Next, we're blasting off into space. A private space exploration company just achieved a major milestone. The first successful test flight of its reusable Super Heavy rocket designed for missions to the Moon and Mars. The launch was flawless, and the massive booster made a picture-perfect landing back on the launch pad. This is a huge leap forward in making space travel more sustainable and affordable. It brings the dream of a permanent human presence on other worlds one giant step closer to reality. The CEO is already talking about a crewed lunar mission within the next 2 years. Now, over to the world of technologies, where artificial intelligence continues to evolve at a breathtaking pace. A leading AI lab has just unveiled a new model that can generate photorealistic video from a simple text prompt. Imagine typing a golden retriever playing a piano in a concert hall, and seconds later, you have a high-definition video of exactly that. While the creative possibilities are endless for filmmakers and artists, it also raises serious questions about misinformation and the nature of reality itself. Ethicists are already debating the need for digital watermarks to distinguish AI-generated content from real footage. Shifting gears to global health, there's incredible news from the medical community. Researchers have announced a major breakthrough in the fight against antibiotic-resistant superbugs. They developed a new class of antibiotics using an AI-powered platform that can identify novel compounds capable of killing even the most drug-resistant bacteria. This could be one of the most significant medical advances of the decade, offering a new line of defense against a threat that the World Health Organization has called a global crisis. Clinical trials are set to begin later this year, and there's a lot of hope riding on the results. From medicine to money, let's talk about the economy. Central banks around the world are facing a tricky balancing act. After a period of aggressive interest rate hikes to combat inflation, many are now signaling a potential pivot. Inflation is finally starting to cool in several major economies, but concerns are growing about a potential recession. The big question on every investor's mind is, will they be able to engineer a soft landing? slowing the economy just enough to tame prices without tipping it into a downturn. The next few months will be crucial for your wallet. Now, for a story that combines culture and controversy. One of the world's most famous museums is at the center of a heated debate over the repatriation of historical artifacts. Activists and foreign governments are increasing pressure on the institution to return priceless treasures that were taken from their countries of origin during the colonial era. The museum argues it is a steward of world heritage, preserving these items for a global audience. But critics say it's time to right historical wrongs. This debate is forcing a major revaluation of the role and responsibility of museums in the 21st century. Let's head to Africa, where a massive renewable energy project is taking shape. A consortium of nations has broken ground on what will become the world's largest solar power plant, stretching across a vast expanse of the Sahara Desert. The project, dubbed the Desert Sun Initiative, aims to not only provide clean energy to millions across the continent, but also to export electricity to Europe via undersea cables. It's an ambitious plan that could transform the region's energy landscape and set a new standard for international cooperation on climate change. Back in the tech world, we're seeing a huge shift in how we work. A major global study involving thousands of companies has just released its findings on the 4-day work week, and the results are overwhelmingly positive. The study found that a shorter work week led to increased productivity, improved employee well-being, and a significant drop in burnout and turnover rates. As a result, many of the participating companies are making the change permanent. This could be the beginning of the biggest shake-up to the traditional 9-to-5 since it was first introduced. Now, for a story of resilience from the natural world, conservationists are celebrating a remarkable comeback for a species that was once on the brink of extinction. The snow leopard population in Central Asia has seen a significant increase thanks to years of dedicated conservation efforts, including anti-poaching patrols and community-led habitat protection programs. It's a powerful reminder that with concerted effort, we can reverse biodiversity loss and help protect our planet's most vulnerable creatures. The stunning images of these elusive cats thriving once again are truly inspiring. Finally, we turn to a fascinating social trend: the rise of digital nomad visas. As remote work becomes the norm for many, dozens of countries are now offering special visas to attract location-independent professionals. From tropical islands in the Caribbean to historic cities in Europe, nations are competing to lure talented workers, and they're spending money. This is creating new global hubs for innovation and transforming local economies. But it's also raising questions about the impact on local housing markets and communities. It's a whole new way of thinking about where we live and work. And that's a wrap on 10 of the biggest stories shaping our world right now. From ancient history being rewritten to our future in space taking flight. It's clear we live in a time of incredible change. Which story surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you want to stay on top of the most important trends and stories from around the globe, make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you next time.